Hey, my delights, it's your girl, Delightful Debbie, and today I have a story for you all. And originally, I never thought I'd be telling this story, but here I am sharing something that honestly changed the way I see things. Um, yeah. So this actually happened back on March 31st of this year, 2025, and it took me a long time to finally share this story, but here I am because I just want to let all of you, my viewers, know what happened. And yeah, so let's get straight into it. So, a few months ago, on March 31st, I was caught in a terrifying moment at school, and a moment that could have honestly ended very, very badly. But by God's grace, I'm here today to talk about it. So, I know a lot of my family and friends have been asking, "Oh, Deborah, what happened?" But so here's the full story of how I survived the unexpected. So it all started on a normal day. Classes were going on. Everyone was minding their business. By the way, this was on a Monday. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, everyone was minding their business. And then, yeah, it was just a normal day. We were all walking around. I was with my friends. They're like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And everything. It was just a normal school day. Go to classes and everything. And at first, I didn't think much of what was about to happen. But then it happened. So, we went to lunch, right? And yeah, because I have second lunch, because there are four lunch, I have second. And I was sitting down with my friends. The way the tables are set up in my cafeteria, it was rows, right? That's probably like all y'all's. It was rows, and it was like facing each other. So my friends were on this side and I was on this side, and me and my other friends were on this side. And so I was facing the back. So I didn't see what was behind me because I was facing this way. So I was like turned around, right? And um I started hearing some commotion behind me, right? And I was like, "Wait, what's going on? What is that? Like, what, girl, what?" And and I turned around. Me and my friends were like, "What is that?" And at first I thought it was a fight, because when kids at school start fighting, everyone starts circling up around them. And they, yeah. But it was much more than that. People were circling up, right? But then all of a sudden, I promise y'all, I heard two, like, yeah, I don't want to get demonetized, so I can't say it. But I heard two of those, and every single person in that cafeteria started running for their lives. I'm literally not joking. Everybody started running. And I was like, "What is this?" Like, the alarms kept blaring, and suddenly people started to spread like wildfire. People were running, pushing, shoving, all this, trying to get to safety. And I was like, because we all thought it was a school, a school. And I was just praying, like, "Lord, help me, help me, help me, help me. Like, please, please, please save me, right? Because I don't want to die. Please, please, please save me." And it was like super scary. I did not, like, I have never, ever in my entire life run the way that I did that day. And, yeah. So yeah, people started running, trying to get to safety. We all ran through the fine arts hallway, then through the gym hallway, and the gym hallway leads into the football field. So that's where everyone was trying to run, like, out of the building. And then as we were running down the gym hallway, I was caught in the middle of it all. A huge crowd moving at once, not even thinking, just trying to escape. And that's when it happened. Someone tripped, another person fell, people kept falling because people were tripping over each other, and suddenly I was going down too. Yeah, I remember hitting the ground, and in that split second, a thought rushed through my head, like, oh my gosh, I can't get up, like I can't move. And I'm like, what if they don't see me? What if before I could react, people were already stepping over me, my shoes, my body, everything, weight was just pressing down on me. And all I could do was pray. Because at the time, I still thought it was a school and I couldn't get back up. And yeah, I don't know. And everyone just kept running and running and running. Yeah. And I remember closing my eyes and thinking, God, please, please don't let this be how my story ends. But then, whoa, the teachers finally came and they were like, whoa, 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 what's going on? Why are all these students running down the hallway? And so eventually they brought all the students back inside the building. And then all of us found out it wasn't a school. It was a tornado warning. Are you joking me? I literally almost broke my leg because of a tornado warning. First of all, what? No one told us that. We did not know it was... Like, what? Oh my gosh. So they had to rush everyone back inside because this was a serious tornado. So after just having the scare of my life, now I have to live through a tornado watch. So I don't know how, but someone saw me and they managed to pull me up, and I just felt like that moment I could breathe, like oh my gosh, like I had just come back to life. Because what? That was scary. Literally, my body was aching so bad. My legs were shaking. I literally felt disorientated. I was just holding on to my left knee because what? But I was alive. I was safe. And in that moment, I knew that God was there with me, and it just goes to show how much he loves us and how much he does for us. No matter what situation we go through, he's always with us. And yeah, so the aftermath of that, they brought everyone back into the building. Then everyone went back to their class and did that whole thing where you sit against the wall and everything because it was a tornado. But I had to go back into the gym teacher's office, and the nurse was there with me. One of my friends was there, and the principal came in at one point. And yeah, it was just very, 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 very interesting. I was just sitting there. They put ice on my left. They wrapped it up in this cast thing, and I was just like, what? Like, it was just a whole situation. And my teacher, after the tornado, because y'all, I could literally hear the winds of the tornado right next to the school building, and I was like, what is happening? Like, what? There's an actual tornado. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, after all that was said and done, the tornado watch was for like maybe an hour or an hour and a half, I can't remember, but we're just sitting in there waiting for it to be over. So after it was over, they took me to the nurse's office. They called my parents. Y'all, my mom was not having it that day. Y'all have seen my mom. She don't play. Like, what? She was not having it. She was like, how could you allow this happen to my daughter? But anyway, guys, yeah, so after everything settled, I went home and I did not go back to school for the rest of the week because, y'all, my leg, y'all could see, like, it was not a normal situation, and I had never experienced something like that before in my entire life. So after everything settled, I sat there thinking, wow, life is so fragile. Like, one moment you're just walking through your day, and the next you're on the ground completely helpless. And it made me realize something very, very important. Sometimes fear can make us react in ways that actually put us in more danger. And that's exactly what happened. If people had stayed calm and followed procedure, then the whole day could have gone a lot of differently. If we had just followed instructions instead of panicking, things could have been different. So never let fear guide your life, because guys, fear is a thing that really puts us in more danger. When you're afraid, even though it's a scary situation, you just have to calm down, think, how can I get myself out of this situation? And also pray, obviously. Like, pray is the best thing you can do. Even if you can't move in that situation, if you can't see anything, just be saying, God help me, God help me, God help me, because it changes a lot of things. But in the end, even with all the chaos, God was there. And I want to take this moment to say, if you've ever been in a situation where you felt helpless, scared, or overwhelmed, trust me, you are not alone and you are not forgotten. So, to everyone who has been asking if I'm okay, yes, I'm okay. Yeah, y'all can see I'm perfectly fine, still being me, still processing everything, but I'm very, very grateful for life, grateful for another chance, and for the people that helped me to stand up that day. I'm grateful for my parents that are always there to my rescue, because the minute they called, they came immediately straight, even with all the thunder and all the rain and everything. They came and they helped me, and I love them very, very dearly, and I'm grateful for my school, and yeah. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, from this story, is that never let fear control you. No matter what is happening around you, take a deep breath, stay calm, and trust that God is in control. Thank you for listening to my story, my delights. And if this spoke to you in any way, please let me know in the comments. Have you ever had a moment where fear almost took over? Let's talk about it. And if you haven't already, please, please, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share, because you never know who might need to hear this story. I love you, my delights. Have an amazing, 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 amazing day.